Be yourself. Be yourself, Linda.
I have to do me.
Do you?
Do me. Screw being like a chameleon like I was in high school.
I love you. I'm literally wearing this blue sweater tonight because the last time Gladys told me to wear blue. So
Gladys is good at that.
I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to wear blue. So Gladys, if you're watching, I swear I listen.
They had a song for that. Blue
Yeah.
on blue.
I'm feeling Christmas right now. People need it. And so I've been listening to Blue Christmas a lot.
Yeah.
What about all the old like crooners? I just listen to
Blue suede shoes.
Oh, I could do some blue suede shoes. Yeah. That would have matched this outfit perfectly, honestly.
It would.
Great. It would have been good.
You guys, welcome to Comic Spot. Look who's here. This superstar. Tell me this guy isn't X Factor and then some. Go ahead. Tell me.
Someone in the comments.
Yes. Welcome, Nick Ryan Hawk. Let me read you and remind you of the intro I went through the first time he was on here.
Yeah, and I was this will be the third time I've heard it. This is so
yeah, close your ears. This is for them. Nick Hawk is a comedian who is native to Iowa. That's funny, right there. A well-traveled theater veteran and singer who made his rise on the 5th season of NBC's hit singing show, and not too long after was humiliated on live TV. So he moved to comedy to let the nation know that he promises he is not too scared from the turnout. A producer of 2 well-received online comedy concepts, now moving on to his 3rd, maybe his 4th, we will see, which he is here to promote tonight. Let's give it up for his crazy energetic style, our crazy energetic guest, Nick Ryan Hawk. Nick Hawk. Woo!
Oh, I love you. I love you. It's never hard to hear your own words. I feel like I'm just like, yes, that was me. It was.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny because I can't memorize 3 different, bios a day. I have to read them.
You have to.
And people, I get done saying their bio and they go, that's the best intro I've ever had. And I'm like, I'm messing it up, folks. Stop it.
Someone stop complimenting me. I know I'm doing bad.
This is gonna. It just froze on us.
No, you're good. You're back now.
Okay, we're back. It says I'm unstable or my internet is.
It'll work its way out, I think. It will be fine.
It's like swallowing a penny. It'll eventually work out.
Yeah, and it tastes like blood, so.
Talk to me about everything you've accomplished since you left the Vakakta singing alone and you decided to do something sane like comedy.
I just want to say happy first night of Hanukkah. Happy first night, everyone. Okay, so right now the things that I'm focusing on are in quarantine, everyone's tried to just figure out how they could get better at their craft, and you're finding crafty ways to do that, no pun intended. And so I really started thriving in this online comedy. Just in my eyes, I just was really enjoying it. And so people kept asking to do the shows. And so that led me to the show that we're wrapping up right now, which is How to Deliver a Rump Roast. Linda has been on it and she was wonderful. She was so good. It is a very harsh show. We're very mean to each other, but it is all in good fun. There's no, nothing is out of malice. And so the week I think that you were on, who were we roasting?
The chick from the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, Nurse Ratched. Yes. So we've done Nurse Ratched. Last week we just did Lord Farquaad from Shrek, which was great. We're just trying to make fun of the villains in movies or the people that are the most hated characters. And so we're ending, this is the 11th show. This is the 11th of the series, and we're ending it with Regina George from Mean Girls. Because Mean Girls is really like the new aged Heathers, I would say, because Heather's was, the original. It really was. But yeah, so I've just been doing that, and we've had a panel that's just, I just solidified them at the last like 11th episode. It took me that long to find like 9 people that really just work together super well. But it's really honestly just been like a family fun situation. It's been good.
Wonderful. So you've got the roast that you
Mhm.
do. Is that going to come to a screeching halt, or is this the end of season 1?
This is the end, as far as us doing it weekly. I've been in talks with the other comedians, and we would love it if it was something that we could just do once a month. Just so that way we could give our brains a break, because we can only think of so many good ideas. And so that led me to wanting to get involved in producing another show, because like I just have so much time on my hands. And so up top over here, it is Fruit Fly Don't Bother Me. It is it's a daily show where basically we do it once a week, but we talk about the thing the day before that was the most searched on Google, and we kind of just talk about it, make fun of it, do a little research on it, and it's giving me another way to be able to venture into doing light comedy with the center focused on being like hosting and really keep the storyline along. So I think it's going to challenge me in a different way. All these things I've just done because it's been like a science experiment for me personally. I'm like, I'm going to start these shows because I think it would help me grow as a person. So that's really the only reason I've kept doing it. It's selfish, but it's a good selfish, I think.
So how often is Fruit Fly going to be on?
Fruit Fly is going to be on every Wednesday night at 7:30, and it starts December 16th. Yeah, it's just going to be a really good old time. We'll have some special guests on, so I might be asking you in a couple of like weeks to do it, because it's just we're going to search the most outrageous things searched on Google the day before. It's like just the most like ridiculous, like why was this one of the top searches kind of thing, you know?
That's wonderful. That's going to help you transition into doing monologues and maybe getting on late night.
Yeah, okay, see, this is all just stepping stones. I'm super excited because I've gotten better at making backgrounds. I made this beautiful creature behind me. I'm getting just better at everything artistic. I'm focusing on a lot of things that are just going to make me a better person. And I'm honestly spending a lot more time at home. And I don't have to wear a mask at home. You know what I mean? It's pretty great. So I love seeing me. So I'm not covering it up at home.
You're getting artistic while most people are at home getting autistic.
Oh my God, with all the alcohol we're consuming, we are about to, our child is going to have special needs. You know, it's going to at this point. I just know it. Crazy.
So you had the roast that you were doing, and now you've got Fruit Fly coming up, and you've got a panel of 9 people helping you put together this.
Yeah. That's for the roast show. Yep, it's for the Fruit Fly. It's just me and Hannah, the girl you did the roast with, the one with the pink hair.
Yes.
It's just gonna be me and her, just doing like a kind of talk showy kind of thing. But yeah, this roast that we're doing of Regina George, who I think is probably one of the most hated people in movies ever. She's a cultural phenomenon, and it's Rachel McAdams. So, I mean, she's just great. And it's given us the chance to be really, really, really rude to each other, which in turn has beat us down a little bit. But I think it's also taught us how to not give a shit about anybody else's opinion. Because it's really like, I can hear these people making fun of me, but I'm really not listening. I've learned to not listen to when something negative is being said. So I think that's a really good thing that could come across in any other like realm of what you're dealing with in life.
Now you're talking me into wanting to do roasts.
I'm telling you, it's been good because I'm super sensitive. I'm a Cancer with a Scorpio rising and a Pisces moon, okay? And you know what that means? That is all water signs, and they're all female signs. You know what I mean? So I should be crying all the time. But I'm pulling myself together to with these shows in ways to entertain myself.
You can develop your own tears.
Oh my God. And then every time I think of someone crying, I think of Alice in Wonderland. And she's like just crying as she's like, you shouldn't have ate that thing off that person's table. It's take random stuff from people's houses. How rude. It's ridiculous.
Who is somebody you didn't get to roast that you would have liked to have roasted?
Oh man. Okay, see, I had some real controversial suggestions because that's the kind of person I am. I would like to go to the meat and the heart of what we're talking about here. Go and really dissect those people who are kind of assholes. I suggested Hitler.
Me too. I was gonna say Hitler.
I would have loved that. I think that is a perfect person to roast because he's already roasted so many people. You know, and it's just the unjust situation of that. In all seriousness, is like something why we should point out why this person is. Their family's still alive. They'll get secondhand embarrassment. You know what I mean? Like, just yeah. So a lot of my ideas that were controversial. It was an open forum. I let anyone have a suggestion. Most of the time I went with my suggestion, but it was an open forum of people getting to say what they wanted to do. And a lot of those we took and we did them. Like Santa Claus from Tim Allen's in Santa Claus. We did that one and that was somebody else's suggestion. We did Bella from Twilight. So there's a lot of times that I like let them do it, but most of the time I'm just like, no. They wanted to do Kevin's mom from Home Alone this week. Catherine O'Hara, and she's, I mean, like, yeah, she's a shitty mom for leaving your kid at home, but I just thought if we're doing an end show, it has to be someone that like a lot of people can really connect to and at least know who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how come don't you have any passion?
I have zero, little to none. I don't know. I was kind of built with, I just have the energy of a 5-year-old all the time. It's so annoying to me. Okay, it's like, I hate it because there's a lot of times I know I'm gonna die of a heart attack. I'm telling you that right now because my heart is like a fucking rabbit all the time. I'm just like all the time. I'm just so excited. But I think that it took me until my 30s. I'm not 30, but I'm 30. It took me till my 30s to realize that I didn't necessarily need to be like really well known. As long as I was making a living doing what I loved, because I eventually want to have a family and I can't be traveling a whole bunch and I want to obviously be known, but I don't need to be Beyonce famous, you know? And I thought at one time I did, but now I'm comfortable just being Kelly Rowland famous. So get it up for me.
Oh my gosh. So there's no Sasha Fierce inside of you wanting to come out.
No. Although I do love to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Have you ever seen it?
I know, but I've seen others. Like I come from Portland. We have drag races and drag brunches and everything all the time.
Yeah, this I think it's fascinating. I love my penis so much I don't want to pretend it's not there. You know what I mean?
Me too.
He's my best friend. Oh, you wait. It's in a drawer. It's in a drawer. Yeah.
Lorena Bobbitt and I are like this.
Oh my God, Lorena. Someone needs to bring her up. I'm gonna see if she has social media. I'm gonna see if she's on Instagram.
Wow, what a topic, right?
No, I know. That's actually one of my jokes in just stand up is I talk about how wouldn't it be nice to be able to cut somebody's penis off like just once? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be just like a cool thing to do? And then I referenced like, oh, not somebody I love, maybe just like a homeless person.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, the worst. I'm the worst.
What is something somebody doesn't know about you on a personal level so they fall in love with you if they haven't already?
Oh man. Okay, so the biggest thing that I think people said about me while I was on TV, that's the first time I was like put in a public eye, like so like focused, was people thought that I wasn't genuinely like this all the time. They were like, there's no way that he's like that high energy. He has to be putting on a show. And it's like, no, it's not. But then you just can't care what people think. So I think the thing that people need to know about me is that, yes, this is how I fucking am all the time.
I can tell.
I haven't
I
done
can-
drugs in a really long time, like a really long time. My nose still hurts from all the cocaine I did. Okay. And it has been a really long time. A lot of people think that, oh, like, does he have a drug problem? Which, yes, in the past I did. And I'm okay to admit that because I think everyone has their own struggles. Everyone has their own thing that they work through and they figure it out, or they don't, or it's about seeking the help and figuring that out. And so, yeah, I kind of just think that people need to know that I'm always like this and I am super sensitive. Super sensitive because I think I come across very aggressive. And that's, I don't mean to do that. I'm just always excited about everything. And so I think people can take that as me being like, I can't really connect with people, you know, because I'm always like, it's either hot or cold. So yeah, this whole quarantine has taught me about like looking inward because I have nothing else to fucking do. I can't do anything else. I have to look inward. And so yeah, I've been learning a lot about myself, like woosah. Okay.
You know, you're talking about people everybody's got a vice, everybody's got something wrong with them. I like wordplay. And when you were saying that, I came up with one.
Yeah,
Everybody has, let me think for a second.
you're good. Be yourself.
The best way to get a hold of your vices is with a vice grip.
Yeah, look at that. I like that wordplay.
I don't even know what it means, but you know, it
No,
came to me like a magical thing I had to share.
No, yeah,
You
I
go
feel
work on it.
you go. No, yeah, you figure it out. You figure it out. No, I think it's about your determination in those situations, whether you want to get past a hardship in your life or whether you want to dwell. And I have been the king of dwelling before. And so now that I'm at a good place, yeah, I don't care what anybody says.
No, we can't care.
No, not at all. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not even blowing you, sir. We're not-
I have enough problem with, you know, not talking myself into a depression.
Exactly. That's why these shows, like, I just keep trying to do them, is because it's getting into the winter months, which this is the most depressed time of year. It says the most wonderful time of the year. I beg to differ. Because everyone's really super sad normally this time of year, especially because we can't be around our families. So this is the time that people really, self-help is like something that people really need to focus on. So if you have nothing to do, come see my shows, okay? Because it's good. It'll be uplifting. There's always some seriousness to it. I always tell every comedian on my show how much I love them at the end of the show, just because I feel like not enough people tell people when they do a good job or when, like, how much they appreciate them. So I'm here with my spider hands to tell you.
That's wonderful. Your show was so fun to be on, and I can't wait for Fruit Fly to come out mid-December, December
Yep.
15th.
16th, yep, and it starts at 7:30. It's going to be a Zoom thing just like this. It's going to start on my Facebook page, and then I'll upload it to YouTube the day after because I took a little advice from Linda.
Yes.
Yeah, she uploads hers like on YouTube, and she's got a system worked out. She's ready.
I let my system go to pot lately.
No, that's okay. Sometimes, yeah, it's the most depressed time of year. Remember?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The one thing about the shutdown is that now if I go walk to 7-Eleven, usually there's just one person walking, none of these fakakta couples holding hands and kissing and stuff. That's
Yeah.
what depresses me. All the
No.
happy people.
You got to see the happy people. Right now, the only people that are out are like homeless people, you know what I mean? And they're just like wandering the streets, and they're like, they'll come up to you right away because you're the only person they've seen in an hour. You know,
Yes.
it's a little aggressive. I'm sure. Where are you now?
Vegas.
You're in Vegas. One of my friends, they just announced that he's on RuPaul's Drag Race this season or whatever. He lives in Vegas, and me and my fiance are coming to Vegas at the last week of May.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
We'll have
and
to
so
get together.
I have never been to Vegas, and I'm honestly terrified because I am like a very excess person. So I'm like, there's too many fun things to do there. And so yeah, I gotta check my vices like I've been doing for the last couple years, focus on it, cut that out, you know?
I'll mail you a vice grip.
Yes, please. Oh my God. Where? Can you get it in pink? Can I get it in pink?
You got to come say hi to me. We have to get
I will.
together.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. We could go get lunch, or maybe like if there's a show happening while I'm there, I would love to just come and like.
Oh, I'll make sure you get on Steve McAnally's show on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I will. We are going to cause some problems, and I just love going and doing comedy in different cities, because my city, I feel like most of the people who come to the comedy shows have seen my style of comedy before. So I love getting a fresh perspective on it from a brand new crowd that has never probably heard my vile words leave these lips. And so I love to see that like reaction in them, like how they like are like, oh my God.
Me and another comedian, we went and landed a spot on Fremont Street, right smack where all the tourists are. And we're hoping to get a show started there as soon as the governor gets a grip on him.
Yeah. Everything in this world is just so crazy right now, but at least we have a decent president coming up.
Yes.
God, I can't wait. I'm just like, I've been just focusing a lot on politics lately, but it's been good because knowledge is power, people. You got to figure it out. You got to know what's going on in the world so you can know what you can do in the world, period.
Yeah.
Hair toss.
Who says that you shouldn't know about politics, you know?
Yeah, no, everyone should know about it. You know what I wanted to ask you the last time I was on here is question that I think, two questions, okay? That I think really help you connect with the person.
Yeah.
One is a standard question. Out of every movie, what movie would have wanted to be on set for? Like
Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte.
What one?
Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte.
I've never seen that.
Betty Davis and her sister.
I'm going to go watch now after this. But the second question, this one's a little raw. If you had to kill someone, how would you kill someone?
Let's see. What have I dreamt
Police,
about?
this is not evidence in the future. Police, this is not evidence.
When I was married, I was in a closet the whole time depressed because my husband didn't want to come home to all of this. Can you believe somebody not wanting to? And I couldn't figure it out. And when I was in the closet, I was contemplating my life choices. I thought there was kill him, kill me, or get a divorce. And so I picked the right option. I got divorced. But, like I've never actually gotten to I think I've had people plan to murder me. They've hated me so much.
Linda. No, that's crazy. I asked this question because I listen to a lot of murder podcasts. Like
I watch all them scary. I can figure them out.
No, yeah. The reason I asked that question is because if somebody already has an answer in their head for it, I'm like, okay, you're probably a serial killer. Now I can be friends with you because you couldn't think of an answer, which makes me feel safe about our friendship.
Yes. Thank you. I felt so bad I didn't have an answer.
No, that's wonderful. That's so good. People, oh no, I'd shoot somebody. I'm like, okay, you've thought about this.
It's like, remember the game Clue where Professor Mustard did it in the kitchen with the candlestick?
Yeah.
Why were we playing that game? It's just teaching people your options.
I love doing it with Colonel Mustard. He's a colonel. You should be so lucky.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
I know, I'm the worst.
Well, I'm going to head on out, and I adore you. Come back and plug anytime. Bring on some people that are going to be on the show, and the day before this starts, December 16th. We have a hard time connecting because we're both busy, but try to get it where whoever's going to be on the show comes on and plugs it.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Okay.
It was lovely.
I'll see you at Gladys.
I love you.
I love you, man. I hate this little dot. It's clear up here, and I'm sorry, and then when I look here, I have to see all my flaws. Well, who thought this shit up?
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.